Hare Krishna. I was just remembering first time I went to Mayapur, that was in 1976. I arrived in the evening, and then after the Aratik I was asked to attend the Bhagavad Gita class, and Bhakti Raghav Maharaj was giving the class, and that's the first time I heard a Bhagavad Gita class given by ISKCON devotee, and I was very, very impressed, and I was feeling as if Maharaj was giving the class just for me, everything that he was saying as if was indicating to me. So today, after how many, over 33 years after, I was remembering that incident. Thank you so much, Maharaj, for enlightening us. And it was actually very impressive to see that a Western devotee had mastered the topic of Bhagavad Gita so expertly. Maharaj was quoting verses, and it sounded like, to me it seemed, that he memorized the entire Bhagavad Gita. And so, when I heard that there won't be any verse written on the board, I thought that instead of Srimad Bhagavatam, I'll speak on Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Not only Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu means everything to us, but in this particular place, Jagannath Puri, it bears a very special, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu bears a very special significance. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took sannyas at the age of 24, and he, right after taking sannyas, he wanted to go to Vrindavan. But Nityananda Prabhu tricked him and brought him to Shantipur in the house of Advaita Acharya. For 3 days and 3 nights, non-stop, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was running. And Nityananda Prabhu and 3 other associates of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also were constantly running behind Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu thought that he was going to Vrindavan. But Nityananda Prabhu, who is the Lord of Yogamaya, even tricked Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And bewildering him, he made him lose track of the direction, and brought him to the bank of the Ganges and made him believe that he arrived in Vrindavan. And Nityananda Prabhu pointed out that this river is Jamuna. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu immediately jumped into Jamuna, thinking that he has arrived in Vrindavan, and he wanted to have the touch of Jamuna. And then Advaita Acharya Prabhu appeared there in a boat, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was very surprised to see Advaita Acharya, and then he realized that he didn't come to Vrindavan. He actually been tricked by Nityananda Prabhu to come to the bank of the Ganges in Katwa. I'm sorry, Kalna, Ambika Kalna. And then Nityananda Prabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accused Nityananda Prabhu of lying. said, why did you lie to me? And you said that this is Yamuna, this is Vrindavan. Nityananda Prabhu said, no, I never lied. Because wherever you are, that is Vrindavan. So I didn't lie. And after the confluence in Prayag, after Ganga and Jamuna met, the Ganga is flowing on the right hand side and Jamuna is flowing through the left hand side. So since this is the left hand side of the river, therefore this is Jamuna. So in this way Nityananda Prabhu justified himself. Then they came to Nityananda Prabhu and Advaita Acharya Prabhu brought Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to the house of Advaita Acharya. And Govinda was sent to inform everyone in Navadvip that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is coming to Advaita Acharya's house in Shantipur. And the residents of Navadvip got a chance to meet Chaitanya Mahaprabhu once again. They all were extremely heartbroken, thinking that after Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's sannyas they will never be able to see him again. But by Nityananda Prabhu's mercy, the residents of Navadvip got a chance to not only meet him again, but the arrangement was made that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would stay in Jagannath Puri. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu committed to Mother Sachi Mata, that he would stay in Jagannath Puri. So then from Shantipur, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu travelled towards Jagannath Puri, and when they came to the crossing of the river in Atheranala, Nityananda Prabhu broke Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's sannyas danda. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became so upset. He thought that everyone is taking his sannyas very lightly. Sannyas is a very serious business. But here, the way Nityananda Prabhu is treating him, Mahaprabhu felt that they are taking his sannyas very lightly. Like he wanted to go to Vrindavan, and Nityananda Prabhu misdirected him and brought him to Shantipur. And now he broke his sannyas danda. Like sannyas danda for a sannyasi is his life and soul, is the symbol of his ashram. And symbol of carrying the danda means he is accepting voluntarily the punishment of forgetting Krishna. Therefore the purpose of sannyas is to remember Krishna all the time. And so Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became very upset. Of course Nityananda Prabhu had his reason also. Nityananda Prabhu, before breaking the danda, he addressed the danda, "My dear sir, who do you think you are? The personality who is worshipped by the entire creation, why should he carry you? Why should he carry you?" So saying, he broke his danda and threw it away in the river. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became so upset that he decided that he is not going to travel with them anymore. So he ran towards Jagannath temple. And although other followers followed behind him, but Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was running so fast that they couldn't keep up with him. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to Jagannath temple, and in Jagannath temple, seeing Jagannath, he became so overwhelmed with ecstasy, love for Jagannath, that he just made a jump from the doorway to the middle of the temple, and then he was about to rush to the altar. So the parichas, the guards who protect the deities of Jagannath, they stopped him and they stopped him and they wanted to even beat him with sticks, because they didn't know who he was. They thought, here is a person who is simply creating disturbance to a deity, and they're the gods of the deities. So they were protecting the deities there. And at that time, fortunately, Vasudev Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya was present there. And seeing this young sannyasi and the way the parichas were going to treat him, and they were about to beat him with the sticks, but Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya covered his body with his own body. And everybody knew Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. So he was the Sabha Pandit, the principal scholar of the assembly of the king, King Prataprudra. So everybody there knew him. So they stopped. And then Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya noticed that there was some unusual ecstatic symptoms in the body of this personality. Generally, these symptoms are the highest ecstatic symptoms. The height of ecstasy is manifested in this form, which is Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya read in the scriptures. He was a great scholar, so he knew about Ashtashatvik Vikar. And out of them, the final one is Murcha or Stambha, fainting, which is sometimes described also as Mrityu, death. Not death, but appears to be like death. So Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya heard about it, read about it, but never seen. But for the first time in his life, he saw those ecstatic symptoms in the body of this young sannyasi. And he became very moved by that. And Chaitanya, it seemed that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, there was no symptom of life in his body. Then Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya just put a little cotton on his in front of his nostrils, and he saw that the cotton was moving softly. So that indicated that the breathing was still going on, but in a very, very slow way. So then Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya arranged Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to be carried to his house. And it has been described that it looked like Pipilika Gane Jano Annolo Jai Loiya. It seemed when there were so many people were carrying Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that it looked like a bunch of ants were carrying a piece of rice. Many of them carry many ants. One ant cannot carry a piece of rice. Many of the ants. So Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya in this way carried Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to his house. And in the meantime, the others came to Jagannath temple. And upon inquiring, they heard that yes, one young sannyasi started behaving like a madman, and as a result of that, they had been he fainted, and Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya was there, and he took him to his house. So, in the meantime, when they came, Mukunda met Gopinath Acharya. Mukunda and Gopinath Acharya were great friends. So Mukunda Datta found out that Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya's house was not too far away from the temple, and Gopinath Acharya also accompanied them and took them to the house of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. So when they came to Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya's house, they found that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was still unconscious. And So at least they were relieved that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is there, he is safe, and so Gopinath Acharya and Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya suggested that they go and have a darshan of Jagannath. So they went to the temple, back to the temple, had the darshan of Jagannath, and came back to Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya's house. And when they came back, they found still then Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was unconscious. So they started to sing Hari Haraya Nama Krishna Jadavaya Nama Gopal Govinda Ram Shri Madhusudan. So when they started to do the Nam Sankirtan, gradually Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came back to his senses. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was also started to sing with them. And then it was arranged that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would stay in the house of Kashi Mishra. And so this is how Kashi Mishra was the was the Rajguru, the guru of King Prataprudra. Such arrangement was made in his house. But Vasudeva Sarvabhauma was very concerned about it. He is the one who made all the arrangements. To speak about Vasudeva Sarvabhauma, he was also from Navadvip. His father was a great scholar, a very exalted Brahmana named Mahesh.